Hello guys and girls, welcome back to the Automation AI Car Generator Championships. Today we're going to be starting off our next split, the 1976 Gasmea cars. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are in 1976, Gasmea, ready to generate our next split of cars. So for this decade, we are allowing some new demographics back in, because these three in Gasmea, Convertible Super, and Hyper, have become available in 1970, 1970 and 1975. And yeah, so that's added three more to our list. So they're there on the bottom, and we'll keep the same ones as we had in before. So let's find out which our first entry will be generated around. Set right and generate. Number 2, fun car. Okay, so generate us a 1976 fun car. Okay, this scores terribly in fun. Something went wrong here, I think. So there it is. Pretty 70s looking. Well, mind you, the cars we're building in the, say, 76 or 66 or 56 wouldn't be released until, say, 4 or 5 years later anyway, so they're early. So the first segment would have been early 50s cars, the next one would have been early 60s. But that's just the way it works. And yes, we are scoring terribly in fun, but we're scoring fine in fun premium. So what's going on there? What's it complaining about? Fun premium don't like the body, and fun doesn't have any penalties, it seems, but maybe it's too expensive because the Fun Premium are struggling to afford it. But we'll just tune around it, see if we can improve on maybe Fun Premium or Fun, hopefully more Fun, but we'll see what we can do. But first we need to dress it up. Okay, so it's going to look a bit like that, and it'll be called the Vibe, our 19th entry into the competition. Should be fairly fun, but we do need to check and see why it's scoring so badly in at least Fun. Let's make sure the gear ratios are okay. And yes, we can see here the affordability is shocking. So it's a car that's a bit too expensive, but we'll just keep going and just keep these two scores as high as possible. I don't want to spend too long messing with it. Okay, brakes are overkill again. Okay, that's helped the affordability a lot in Fun. Okay, everything else looks fine. Stats are here, design stats. Got a 1.7 litre inline 4 with 81 horsepower. First and strut and trailing arm suspension, so that's a bit better than solid axle leaf or solid axle coil. No more wallowy rear ends, hopefully. Have a look at the markets, it's a bit better. Went from 46 up to 97 because the brakes were way too big. But yeah, that's looking a lot better now. So as always, for all the entries, I'll send them around the Automation test track, the Grand Valley test track, and the Road Atlanta test track, so that we can get reference to the BeamNG counterpart tracks. Okay, so that's the Vibe ready for export, our 1976 fun car. Okay, time to generate our next entry, which will be number 13, GT Premium. So let's have a GT Premium car, please. Okay, only scoring 106. We have double wishbone suspension, front longitudinal aluminium monocoque. So let's have a look. Oh, scores jumped up a bit there. GT Premium 106. And it's one of these. Very American style looking GT car. Not like a muscle car, but should be very comfortable to drive. 270 horsepower out of a 5.4 litre V8 engine. Get there in the end. Dual overhead cam. Wow, this thing will be pretty awesome. Okay, so that's entry number 20 complete. The Vista, our GT Premium car from 1976. Should be interesting to see how this one rolls. Not too sure about these rims, but they'll do. There's the markets. Only scoring in GT Premium and a little bit in Luxury Premium, which means it's probably got lots of heavy luxury options on board. There's the design. Okay, so the Vista, ready to export. Our GT Premium car. Okay, ready for the third entry. Generate a number 5. Don't think we've had 5 yet. And that's a pony. We have had a pony before. And it was awful. So we'll see what it throws at us this time. The last pony we got was the only car so far to have an automatic transmission. And our score it's starting with is pretty poor, 90.5. Might be affordability again. Oh, it's gone down to 84.5. So let's have a look what we got. Little fun looking car. Should be a laugh. It's got a V6 3.5 litre with 130 horsepower though. That ought to be interesting. Our first V6 in this challenge or championship. Okay, so this is entry 21 and it's called the Vellum. Our pony car with a V6 engine. So let's make sure we're getting the best score we can. Which we're not. Again, way too much brake power. Killing off the scores there. Making it way too expensive. Okay, it's roughly okay there. We'll keep it around that, still safe. Okay, so here's the design stats. And there are the markets. Doing a bit better now in pony, 101.9. Not too bad. Still scores nearly 100 in muscle. But I suppose a V6 isn't a little engine. Not quite a V8 though. Okay, so the Vellum, our pony car, ready to export. Doesn't look too bad, that one. Okay, time for the next entry. Let's generate a number. 7. Which is a muscle premium. So, muscle premium car, please. Okay, so it scores at 111.3 in muscle premium off the bat. Let's have a little look at what we got. Another double wishbone front and back suspension car. Ooh, very 80s Australia. This should be pretty sweet. Got a 5 litre V8, 231 horsepower, not too bad. Should be pretty cool. Okay, entry 22. Our muscle premium car will be called the Fox. And it's gold, yes, pretty much. Okay, let's see if we have any issues. Yes, we do. Okay, brakes are much better now. Now we're scoring 129.1, much better. Okay, so there's another look at the design. Looking nice. Looking forward to driving this one, that's for sure. Here are the markets. Ooh, stretching to super slightly there. Not very much though. Not a reasonable amount. But yes, GT and GT Premium also really like this car, but Muscle Premium like it the most, so that's good. Okay, so the Fox, our Muscle Premium car for 1976, ready to export. Looking nice. Apart from this. Okay then, next entry. Let's generate a number. 9. Sports car. Oop, not super. Sport. Should be pretty interesting for late 70s. Okay, so we're only scoring 97.7 in sport. So let's see what's the problem. Ooh, 95.3 now. Sure what it recalculates there, but it definitely changes something when we load it to the car. This is the body we're looking at. Same body as the Bark by the look of it, except this one will be more sporty, one would imagine. So we got a 3.8 litre V8, 90 degree, 200 horsepower, not too bad. Okay, so here it is, NT23, the Elite, our sports car. Ooh, bit of clipping there. Wonder if we can fix that. Yep, no problem. That looks fine. And that looks fine. Okay, that's no problem. I'm going to leave it automation red for this one. I think it looks alright. So let's see what's wrong with it. See if we can boost this score up, because this is pretty abysmal. Not a very big engine for a sports car, but I suppose it's thinking about handling. Yep, gear ratios were killing it a fair bit. Much better score here with shorter gears. There A bit of wheel spin still, but that's pretty happy there. Yeah, about there. And again, the brakes are way overpowered. It's not too much trouble just to fix it yourself. Oh, look at the score shooting up. Still only 50% of the market can afford it, so it's still really expensive. 3 piston. Why do we need 3 piston? That's better. They don't want 3 piston brakes. That's too much. Okay, seems pretty happy there. No brake fade whatsoever. Okay, so here are the detailed stats. And here are the markets. Pretty decent in muscle and sports. So it's definitely a muscle car crossed with a sports car, that's for sure. So it should be pretty fun to drive. Hopefully it's not too slow. Oh, this car actually gets exactly the same quarter-mile time as the Fox, the muscle premium car we just generated. It's an interesting comparison. The Fox had a 5-litre engine. This only has a 3.8. Okay, it's got exactly the same 0 to 62 or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour time. Okay, entry number 23, the Elite sports car. Ready for export. Okay, ready for our final trim. So let's generate a number. Convertible Super. Convertible Supercar, please. Okay, scores 125 in Convertible Super. And apparently has a pickup body. Is this really a convertible? Really? It's a pickup truck, isn't it, really? Does that count? Or clipping arches? Not a lot we can do about that. Well, okay, let's go with it. Okay, so entry 24, our convertible sports car, in commas, the Demon. So yeah, I'll put a spoiler on it, bumper exit exhaust, and give it a smile, because this is a bit of a meme car, really, isn't it? Convertible sports car, here's a pickup truck. Okay, we'll make it work. But this should be extremely lightweight, and it should be really fun on the track, so it should actually be a pretty good addition. Shame about the arches here. We can stretch the arch this way, but it won't cover the wheel, so not a lot we can do there. Never mind. So let's check gearing. Almost right. Check the brakes. Yep, way too much again. Okay, that's looking better. So, one more look at the design. Got a 4.3 litre V8 with 325.6 horsepower. Very nice indeed. Quite high rever as well. This thing should be fun. Dual overhead cam, so plenty of revving, that's for sure. 5-gear manual. Awesome. Here's the markets. 138.3 now in Convertible Super. Scoring almost 100 in Hyper. Not too bad. So the Demon's actually able to do a quarter mile exactly the same time as the Vista GT Premium car. So they should be an interesting match too. The Demon does reach 100 kilometers an hour quicker slightly than the Vista. Okay, so the Demon without some fixtures. What's happened to our fixtures? We've lost fixtures. What is happening? Oh no, lots of fixtures gone. What happened? Is there a bug with this one? Okay, let's try that again. Yay, fixtures are there this time. Not sure what happened there. Bit strange. Ooh, that's not very good, but sod it, we'll leave it. Okay, so that's the end of the 1976 Gasmea car generation. 6 new cars for us to try out. So in the next episode we shall take them out on the road for a little road testing and see how they feel. And yes, I expect this one's going to be a bit of a laugh. Just look at it. Crazy. So yeah, please join us for the next episode when we're on the road test with these awesome looking cars. And yeah, we'll hope to see you then. Take it easy, guys and girls. Bye-bye.